try.
The news with Katrina Smith.
Welcome and good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday. It's April 13th. I'm Katrina Smith. Meteorologist Jill Reel joins us in the Weather Center. It seems like winter is back this spring, hopefully just for a day. Jill, how long does this mess last?
Most of the weekend. People always like, well, why isn't spring your favorite month? I'm like, because of this. We have 40s, we have rain, we have some snow. It's just miserable outside. And unfortunately, it's not going to end. As we take a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we're seeing rain and, yes, some snow showing up on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, primarily along higher elevations, and not expecting any accumulation for today. On top of the rain, it is a cold day. We're at 39 degrees officially at Griffith Park, 37 in Hamilton. But then you factor in that wind. The wind has been strong since last night out of the west at 14 miles per hour. So it feels like 31 degrees outside at Griffith Park, 30 in Hamilton, 30 in Watertown, 30 in Rochester. So if you are heading out for today, gonna want to bring that winter jacket and umbrella with you. We're gonna be dealing with rain all day long. A little break tonight, but more rain in the forecast for tomorrow. Look at those rainfall amounts coming up. Katrina?
Thank you so much, Jill. Jury selection is set to begin.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
Not the best start to the weekend as we are dealing with clouds, rain, and yes, even a few snow showers. On top of that, it is windy and cold. As we take a live look outside on our Nexus camera downtown Utica, what you see is what you're going to get for today. We're not going to see much sunshine, but we are going to see plenty of precipitation and some cool temperatures. Temperatures already only in the 30s, and they're not going to move too much as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon because of that cloud cover and that rain. So do expect unsettled weather to continue for today. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we have some snow up north. Just looked at the webcam up in McCauley. They're seeing some snow, but rain for most locations for this morning. And that trend is going to continue as we head towards this afternoon and into the early evening hours. So you notice our chance of rain going to stick around for today, but tonight we do dry out. So as we head into the overnight, dry conditions, but it's not going to last. Rain does return as we head towards tomorrow morning, and especially as we head towards tomorrow afternoon, finally drying out by tomorrow evening, with sunshine returning, of course, as we head towards Monday. So winds are also going to be an issue for today. Probably were woken up overnight with those gusty winds. Well, those gusty winds are going to continue for this morning into the afternoon. So do expect wind speeds between 30 and 40 miles per hour, those wind gusts. So with that wind, even though the air temperatures will be close to 40 today, it's going to feel like the 30s as we go throughout the morning and into the afternoon. But the wind is going to subside as we head towards Sunday. So on our Skycast, rain snow mix will continue for this afternoon. We do dry out after about 5 p.m. So after 5 p.m. do expect dry conditions. Dry conditions will continue into tonight, into early tomorrow morning. So by 6 a.m. on Sunday, do expect mostly cloudy skies and dry. But as we head towards Sunday afternoon, rain returns. So do expect more in the way of rain as we go throughout Sunday afternoon and into Sunday evening. And then finally, high pressure builds in and we'll see some sunshine for Monday. Rainfall amounts around an inch for the next day and a half. So again, today and as we head into tomorrow, again, between an inch and a half of rain is expected across the region for today and tomorrow. Rain and windy for today. Temperatures will be in the low 40s. Tonight, we will drop back into the 30s with dry conditions, but that rain returns as we head into tomorrow. Unfortunately, not the best weather for this weekend. Our nicest 2 days will be Monday and Tuesday. We're back into the 60s with rain returning on Wednesday. So, of course, it is Masters weekend.
Oh. Okay.
How many years in a row has Tiger Woods made the Masters cut?
You probably heard my when you asked the question.
I think everybody heard that.
Sorry, I have no idea. C, because that's the answer whenever you don't know the answer.
There you go. It is C.
Wow.
So he actually broke the record. So
wow.
he's the player with the most consecutive times he's made the cut.
That is more than I thought that it actually was.
Same.
Like, yeah.
That also makes me feel old too, though.
Yeah, that means he's been golfing for an awful long time.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Jill. Okay, let's take a look at your weekend planner, even though the weather isn't very nice. Thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend Today. I'm Katrina Smith. Get over to the Weather Center with meteorologist Jill Reel. The only thing spring-like today is your spring-like beautiful jacket.
I had to do something to brighten the day.
To lighten our spirits.
Because it's not the greatest day. Today's a good, like, indoor cleaning, organizing day. Or read a book, watch the movies, stay inside. Because looking at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, it's not pretty. We're seeing rain, we're seeing some snow showers and higher elevations, and what you see is what you're going to get for today. On top of that, it is chilly. We're at 40 degrees at Griffith Park, 37 in Hamilton, but we're dealing with that wind. Right now we have a wind of 17 miles per hour, so it feels like 31 outside. So it is a raw, damp day across central New York. So best bet, stay indoors as temperatures will be holding steady near 40 degrees. A little bit warmer tomorrow, but more rain in the forecast. We'll look at those rainfall amounts coming up. Katrina?
Thank you, Jill. A quick note, the dog park at Neowa Park in Oneonta is closed this weekend due to flooding.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
Not the best day across central New York. We're dealing with that rain, clouds, and cool temperatures. Let's take a live look at our Nexus Center camera downtown Utica. Again, this is pretty much going to be a snapshot of today's weather. We're going to be dealing with on and off rain showers, some snow showers across higher elevations, and some cool temperatures. We're at 38 degrees at Griffith Park, and that is pretty much where we are going to be as we go throughout the morning and into the afternoon. So don't expect a big jump in those temperatures because we're just not going to see the sun. Instead, we're going to see the rain and a few snow showers on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Any snow showers are the highest elevations up across the Adirondacks, so most are reporting rain for this morning, a cold rain and a windy rain across the region. That rain is going to stick around for this morning and afternoon, but it will dissipate as we head towards this evening and tonight. So dry to start for tomorrow morning, but that rain will increase once again as we head towards tomorrow, especially tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, before high pressure builds in as we get closer to Monday. On top of the rain, we're also dealing with breezy conditions. So do expect sustained winds between 10 and 20 miles per hour, but we are expecting wind gusts between 30 and 40 miles per hour. So you factor that with those cold temperatures, it's going to feel like the 30s throughout the day. So make sure you have that rain jacket or the heavier jacket as you head out the door for this afternoon. I advise you not to use the umbrella because of those wind gusts. Now, the wind is going to subside as we head into tomorrow, but unfortunately, we are going to be tracking more rain. So on our Skycast, again, rain and snow showers for this afternoon, dissipating by 5 p.m., so dry conditions for tonight. But as we head into tomorrow morning, clouds move back in, but dry at 6 a.m. As we head towards the noon hour, that's when that chance of rain will begin to increase. So do expect more in the way of some rain throughout Sunday afternoon. So if you want to run any errands on Sunday, Sunday morning is your best bet because that rain will be around for Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. Rainfall amounts around an inch for most of central New York. That includes what has fallen already, continues for today and for tomorrow as well. So temperatures will be near 40 degrees, but it's going to feel like the 30s with that wind throughout the morning and into the afternoon. Tonight, rain does come to an end. We'll drop back into the 30s. And taking a look at the rest of your forecast, more rain for tomorrow, but a little bit warmer. Temperatures will be in the 50s. Our best 2 days for this week will be Monday and Tuesday before more rain returns for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So back to our Masters trivia. Which golfer holds the record for the most Masters wins?
Two things that you can totally stump me on, football and trivia. Football and golf trivia.
And also Earth Science trivia.
Earth Science trivia, I'd say I had a pretty good record with that. If we looked at, I was all right. Okay, so this, maybe we'll go with Phil Mickelson, just because, that's my uncle's favorite golfer.
It is actually Jack Nicklaus with 6, then Tiger Woods, then Phil Mickelson, and then Bubba Watson.
Okay, so I was close.
Close. But it would be wrong if you filled it out on a Scantron sheet.
Not even a little bit. Thank you so much, Jill. Well, Governor Hochul announced record tourism numbers during April 8th's total solar eclipse. She says from April 6th to the 9th, nearly 1 million visitors came to New York's parks. State parks recorded more than 300,000 visitors. 12 state parks actually reached capacity. They were in Seneca, Wayne, Clinton, Essex, Cayuga, Jefferson, and Oswego counties. Scientists and subject matter specialists actually viewed the eclipse from Niagara Falls State Park. We're back after this.
Forecast tonight at 6. Meteorologist Joe Reel joins us. A lot of rain and a lot of wind today.
Miserable.
Yeah,
It was
to say the least.
Yeah, it was a miserable day. There's no sugarcoating it, but things are going to improve slowly as we head towards next week, but we are still tracking that rain and that wind for this evening. Let's look at those current conditions at Griffith Park. 43 degrees, but with that wind out of the west at 22 miles per hour, it feels like 34. So a raw, damp day across central New York. We're still tracking that rain on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, but the good news is the back end of that rain is now pushing out of central New York, so we are expecting improving conditions as we go throughout the evening hours into tonight. So the rain does end for this evening, stays breezy today, but another round of rain is going to develop tomorrow. On top of that, we're also going to be tracking the potential for some thunderstorms. Look at that forecast coming up. Ben?
Jill, thank you very much. Recruit New York weekend is official.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
Not the best day across central New York. We dealt with rain, a few snow showers this morning, and the wind. The wind has been going all morning and afternoon long, but the good news is the wind is going to come to an end. The bad news, we're going to see more rain tomorrow. Live look downtown Utica. It looks exactly the same as it did this morning, and the temperature has not moved much since this morning. We've moved about 4 or 5 degrees since 9 a.m. So with that cloud cover around, we are stuck with the cool temperatures and the breezy conditions along with that rain, but we're going to see improving conditions for a short period of time before the rain moves back in as we head into tomorrow. So the rain is coming to an end on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are seeing those showers from Boonville to Rome down towards Hamilton and Norwich. Those showers are pushing off to the east. As we go throughout tonight, we are going to see a dry period begin to move in across central New York. So do expect improving conditions from west to east as we go throughout the evening hours. So areas like Syracuse already drying out, as well as down towards Hamilton. Utica will begin to dry out as well as we go over the next couple of hours. The wind is still relentless. We still have a wind gust of 32 miles per hour at Rome, 40 miles per hour in Syracuse, but the wind is going to subside as we head into tonight and into tomorrow, so don't expect as much in the way of wind as we head into the next 24 hours. So on our Skycast, as we head into tonight, dry conditions. Tomorrow morning, that is your best bet to do any errands as we go throughout the morning hours. By 7 o'clock, we are seeing mostly cloudy skies across the region. As we head towards the afternoon, we are tracking a cold front. This cold front is going to bring us some rain by noon, 1 o'clock, but what we are keeping a close eye is the potential for some thunderstorms. I stopped the clock at 2:30 to show you a line of thunderstorms that will begin to develop. These thunderstorms will be around throughout the afternoon. Our biggest concern is going to be down towards southern parts of Otsego and Shenango counties, where you see that line begin to develop of thunderstorms by 4:30. That is the best chance for any strong thunderstorms as we head towards Sunday afternoon. By Sunday evening, that cold front moves out and we will see improving conditions as we head towards Monday. So again, our severe weather risk is low for tomorrow. Again, as you look to the south down towards Otsego County and into Shenango County is your best bet for any chance of strong thunderstorms, but those will be very limited as we go throughout tomorrow afternoon. Tonight, the rain does come to an end. We'll drop back into the 30s as we head into tomorrow. Rain and some thunderstorms, especially during the afternoon. Those thunderstorms will subside. We'll see quiet weather for Monday and Tuesday, with more wet weather returning on Wednesday. More news and sports coming up. Central New York, we saw rain and windy conditions all day long, but the weather is improving just for tonight. Let's take a look at those weather headlines. We're again drying out for the rest of tonight. It is going to be short-lived as we are tracking a cold front that's going to move in tomorrow. Now you will notice tomorrow It's going to be less windy, especially during the morning. But as we head towards the afternoon, going to want to keep an eye on the sky. We're watching the potential for not only some rain, but some thunderstorms as we go throughout Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening as that cold front approaches. Finally, quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's going to feel spring-like over the next couple of days with temperatures in the 50s and 60s across the region. But it comes, of course, with that chance for some rain. So for the rest of tonight, drying out, but rain does return as we head into tomorrow. We'll look at that rainfall and thunderstorm forecast coming up.
Firefighters in the North Country spent the
WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
It was a breezy and damp day across central New York. Some locations even saw a little bit of snow this morning, but now we're finally drying out as we take a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The rain, the relentless rain that we've seen over the past day or so is finally pushing out, and now we are beginning to see improving conditions across central New York. Unfortunately, these improving conditions are going to be short-lived as we are tracking a cold front that's going to move into the area as we head into tomorrow, especially tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. The good news is that wind is going to subside. So this morning, very windy conditions, but as we head into tonight and into tomorrow morning, notice those wind speeds begin to drop. So we're not going to see those breezy conditions that we saw throughout the day today as we head into Sunday. But we could see some windy conditions as we will be tracking some thunderstorms for Sunday afternoon. Rainfall outlook, I wish I had better news. Tomorrow, once again, tracking that rain across the region. A few sprinkles possible Monday morning, but the majority of Monday does look to be dry, as well as Tuesday. But unsettled weather returns as we get closer to Wednesday. So on our Skycast, again, for the rest of tonight, dry conditions. Even tomorrow morning, we're starting off dry. So if you want to run any errands, tomorrow morning's the best time to do it. By 7 o'clock, temperatures still in the 30s, but we're seeing mostly cloudy conditions. As we headed towards Sunday afternoon, I stopped the clock at 1. Here comes the rain. So we're initially going to see some scattered rain showers across the area out ahead of that cold front. But once that cold front gets closer to central New York, going to be tracking some thunderstorms. So by 2:30, you will notice the reds and the oranges showing up, indicating some thunderstorms moving through the Mohawk Valley. But our bigger concern is what's going to happen down across the southern valleys, down towards Oneonta and Norwich. We could see a line of strong thunderstorms move through the area by 4 or 5 o'clock on Sunday. Once that's out of the area, then we finally begin to dry out as we head towards Sunday night and into Monday. So severe weather risks. So what we are keeping an eye on is particularly those yellows and browns that are showing up just to the south of Cooperstown. So you notice that yellow gives you a slight risk for some severe weather. So that is extreme southern Otsego and extreme southern Shenango counties. The Utica area, the Rome area, we will see some thunderstorms, but they're not going to be on the strong side. And our biggest concern is going to be those high winds. So for tonight, we're going to drop back into the 30s with rain coming to an end. For tomorrow, again, showers and thunderstorms, especially during the afternoon. And then we dry out for Monday and Tuesday finally, but then more wet weather returns as we head towards Wednesday and the rest of the work week.